There are few towns in the country that go all out for Christmas like the one we are lucky to have just a few hours away. Leavenworth is no longer our best-kept secret. Tens of thousands of people head to the Bavarian village to be part of their lighting celebration on weekends in December. KXLY4's Caroline Flynn helping put the happy back in your holidays. She has some insider information for you on how to beat the crowds and have a great time.
The streets of Leavenworth are pretty quiet today, but give it another week and there will be no less than 30,000 people packing the sidewalks, all wanting to be a part of one of the country's biggest Christmas celebrations. There's nothing like Christmas in Leavenworth.
We like to say we have a snow globe here. We live in a snow globe.
Magical Disneyland experience.
Crowds, crowds, crowds.
It's certainly chaotic at times, but in a fun way.
This is the Super Bowl of festivals and fun.
No one knows that better than lifelong Leavenworth resident Sherry Kelly Farivar.
We live in the most beautiful place in the world, so it's hard to find a better place than Leavenworth.
Sherry is not only a resident, she's the mayor of this magical little town, which comes alive at Christmas. We met Sherry at one of her favorite Leavenworth restaurants, the Gingerbread Factory.
Best pastries and cookies, wonderful, wonderful espresso, and terrific decor.
The inside even resembles a life-size gingerbread house. Sherry and her family called Leavenworth home before it became the Bavarian village it is today.
But I have a memory of walking down the street here as a 6 or 7-year-old when we had boarded up storefronts because people couldn't make a living here.
When she was 9, the radical idea of turning this dying town in the middle of the mountains into a Bavarian village came to be.
It started to feel exciting to live here again.
A time she wishes she could look back at in photos.
When I was away at college, our house burned down. Unfortunately, that's the reason I can't show you any of my old memories, because those photos were part of that fire.
While she may not be able to show us her memories, she can tell us, including one very special one involving KXLY from 50 years ago, when some of the first Christmas celebrations were being planned.
They sent a film crew over to Leavenworth here, and they said, one of the things we want to film is a family around a Christmas tree. So who has the best Christmas tree in Leavenworth? And they said, sorry, my dad.
Sherry's dad was a logger. He'd search for the perfect Christmas tree all year long.
And we all got new clothes and sat in front of our Christmas tree and had like a Christmas morning and a nighttime view with our Christmas tree all lit up.
Those lights drew crowds of 1,000.
Small first effort. It was lovely. It was just lovely. It is nothing like we do now.
Leavenworth is now Washington's Christmas destination, with the world's largest nutcracker collection at the Nutcracker Museum and a Christmas shop that houses 40,000 ornaments for purchase.
We literally have chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Visiting
during the weekends in December is not a decision you make the day of.
We've reached critical mass. There's no question that our crowd size on the Saturdays of Christmas lighting is totally out of control, and I really wouldn't recommend that you come on that day.
Check out this video from my visit last year where I battled crowds 50 people deep. Sherry says if you have to visit on a weekend, come Sunday, but don't wait.
Come really early. Really early. And when I say really early, I don't mean the night before, because you won't be able to find a hotel room from here, from Cole's Corner probably, all the way to Wenatchee.
We asked some other local experts for their advice on visiting Leavenworth this Christmas.
Get ready to either pay for parking or come early, park far away, and just enjoy a little stroll.
If you can, sign up for a bus tour, as they've already got reserved parking spots.
They should stay an hour, at least an hour after the lighting before they start to leave, because the traffic is completely plugged up for an hour afterwards. In fact, we can't get out.
And if you're coming to shop, good luck.
Say number one is patience. Patience with all our staff and patience with everyone else around them. They all want to have fun.
Be ready to stand in some lines for places like the Hat Shop and Kris Kringle.
Even if you do have to wait in line, it's only 10 or 15 minutes, so It's worth it.
Say be prepared with what you want. Know if you're shopping for family. Know if you want a mermaid ornament or if you want a Santa ornament.
Good news, the lights don't go away during the week. If you want to shop in peace and stress less about the crowds, come during the week. You might not get the lighting ceremony, but there is one way to make one of your own.
Go out in the middle of the street, put your hands over your eyes, then sing maybe part of Silent Night, and then take away your hands, and there are the lights.
In Leavenworth, Caroline Flynn, KXLY 4 News.